This from Ross, I think, and then I'm wearing these camo. It's always something, bro. Hi guys, welcome back. We're gonna do a little weekend vlog. I have like a little bit of stuff planned, but honestly I just haven't vlogged in a little bit, and I feel like I'm getting out of the habit, and I don't, are my glasses crooked? Don't want to do that. But anyway, yeah, so it is Friday night. It is about 8:34. My friend Maggie is on her way over. We're gonna go see a movie. Oh my god, excuse me. We're gonna go see a movie and just kind of like, you know, chill Friday night vibes. So yeah, that's what we have planned for tonight. Let me show you guys my outfit. It's like simple, but it's cute. I'm wearing this crop top, this Nightmare Before Christmas crop top. I'm such a poser. I still have not watched this movie, but we're going to fix this spooky season. And I got this from Ross, I think, and then I'm wearing these camo cargo, like they're like wide leg cargo pants. These are from Fashion Nova. My friend Tanisha actually got these for me, and I think I'm just gonna put Converse on with them because it's like, what else, I don't know what else I would wear them with. But yeah, Maggie's gonna be here in a bit, so I'm just trying to tidy up real quick before she gets here. And then, you know, we're gonna chill before we go to the movie, yada yada yada. So yeah, I just wanted to open up the vlog, say hey, what's up, you know, casual things. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. It is almost 9 a.m. I'm getting ready to go babysit for a few hours, and then we're going to get our weekend started. This is gonna be like kind of like productive slash like self-care weekend. I'm doing productive things that are just gonna make me feel better and kind of pour into myself. I need to clean up. I also think I want to go to IKEA and finally get like my bookshelves and my new desk and like finally set up my second room space, because it's just been like way too long. I've been in this place for too long. I'm like halfway through my lease at this point, and I just don't want to go any longer without like fully enjoying my space. So that's gonna be like the next big thing I do in the apartment, I think. So yeah, we're dressed. We're gonna go babysit. Let me see if I have to leave out right now. I'm so tired. I went to the movies last night with my friend, and we saw The Substance, which was really, really good. It was so scary. It was so gross. And I think what made it like so scary was the fact that like it wasn't a horror movie in like the traditional sense at all. It was like body horror, which I think is a good trigger warning to know if you're gonna go, if you're thinking about going to see it, because my friend definitely was not like prepared for that, and she can't handle stuff like that. But like it was really, really good. It was definitely one of like, the best horror movies I've seen in a long time. But yeah, I didn't get home till 1:30 a.m. and I had to wake up at like 8 something, so I am tired. Thankfully, I'm only babysitting for like 2 hours, so it's like gonna be a quick shift, but it's like first thing in the morning. So we're gonna knock this shift out, and then I'm gonna come back home. I have no idea if I want to just go straight to IKEA or if I want to like come home, clean up, do everything I want to do first, and then go to IKEA. I feel like I might do that first, because I just feel like IKEA at noon on a Saturday, I don't know. And I also don't know if I want the whole experience of walking through IKEA, or I just want to click and collect, because sometimes it be feeling like that. Like, I love IKEA, but it be stressing me out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. 1:35 speckled frogs. Come. Ready? Look. Sir. What is it? Triangle. What is it? Feels like the first time. Good. Throw away all my pride. Good job. I love you first, but holding it in just might make me
first. Love in the open, daydreaming, hoping, melting in our make-believe new worlds. Whispering winds bring the remembrance that you're my girl.
Gym was a bust. It was like really packed in there, and I just wasn't in the mood, so I just did 20 minutes of cardio, and now I'm home. I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm just gonna kind of figure out what to do with the rest of my day, because I'm not gonna lie, like my morning's already, well, it's like 1 o'clock now. My morning's already not off to the greatest start, and you guys know me, like when things are not going to my plan, I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. So I'm just gonna take like a nice long hot shower and kind of just figure out what I'm gonna do now. I think IKEA is like the ideal thing to do. I just don't feel like spending any money. I'm gonna do my laundry. Well, I'm gonna wash my bedding. One, because I need to, but also so I don't climb back into bed, because that's the vibe that today is giving. It's also like gloomy, like it's very like gloomy. It's like raining on and off, and it just feels like climb into bed and do nothing till 7 p.m. and we cannot do that today. So I'm gonna wash my bedding, so I literally am forced to sit somewhere else. Slight change of plans. It is 4:18. I've been reading for like 2 hours, I think. I'm like 50% of the way in, and I think when I started I was like 30%, so I read a good chunk. By the way, I'm reading Guild, which is the 5th book in, I'm reading Gold, which is the 5th book in the Plated Prisoner series. So yeah, anyway, so like I said, slight change in plans. My friend Maggie just texted me to come back, go hang out at her place for a bit. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put my hair up into like a little half up, half down. I can't find any of my scrunchies, and I'm like desperately missing them, because while I really like these, they're like either too loose or they're too tight, and I'm getting headaches all the time. I found one on the dryer. I think this is like too much, half up. Simple. All right. I'm just gonna put on probably sweatpants. Something chill, you know? All right. Let me make sure I have everything in my bag. I'm just wearing this brown California short from Ross. Why is it always so dark in here? And black biker shorts. Actually, I've been trying to go for like a little bit more of a cuter outfit, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, make sure I have everything. Oh, I need chapstick. Are very, very dry, so I'm using this Elf Skin lip mask because they're like cracking real bad. I gotta make sure I drink lots of water this weekend too. Extra water. And I'm gonna take this with me too because that's how serious it is. And I'm gonna grab my water. And we can skedaddle. It is 12:16. We're about to climb into bed. I'm so tired. I ended up leaving Maggie's house at like 10 o'clock-ish because I had to go pick up. I look so weird in these lights. Anyway, it's just for one more clip, so hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. But I ended up leaving Maggie's house at like 10 o'clock and then went and picked up my family from the airport, and now I'm about to go to bed. It is like really late, but I'm not someone who can just lay in bed and fall asleep. So I'm gonna read a little bit more on my Kindle. I am, let's see how far we are. We are 64% in. I'm gonna see if I can make it. The hope was to make it 75% before I went to bed tonight, but obviously like it's already late, I'm already tired, so it's like whatever I do. But I do really want to finish this book tomorrow, so we shall see. I'm gonna try and make it as far as I can, but the book is so thick, the percentages move so slow. Like I feel like I'll be reading forever and I'll move like 2% or something. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Well, actually it is 1 o'clock. We're about to go to IKEA because I'm finally gonna go get some new bookshelves and a new tabletop to like set up my whole new office. So actually, let me just show you guys the before. I was gonna like do like a whole separate video, but like, I'm not doing all that actually. So this is what it currently looks like. Got a, you know, cat tunnel. This is my makeup desk. This is my work desk, and this is my singular bookshelf. This is the same bookshelf that I've had since the little reading nook that I made in my first apartment, and as you can see, like, it's extremely overflowing. And then this room is just honestly just a mess. Like, I don't put any love or care or like effort into this room because it's not set up the way I want to. So like in my mind, I just don't care. But the plan is to get 2 tall bookshelves, and I'm either gonna have them on the opposite sides of this one or just have the 2 and get rid of this one, because this one is very damaged. In my first apartment, they it flooded, so like the bottom is very damaged and unstable. So like honestly, it doesn't have that much life left in it, so I'm not whatever to get rid of it. And then we're gonna move the desk around, but my battery's dying, so we'll tell you more after we get all the stuff to IKEA. So let's just head out. We picked up the stuff from IKEA and I'm having car issues. I'm trying not to scream because I'm in the IKEA parking lot, and I think if I scream, people might call the cops, but I would really like to scream right now. So always something, bro. I'm on hold with the mechanic right now to see if they can fix my car, and then I gotta figure out how to move my car to a different parking lot because I'm in the click and collect. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. Good morning, guys. As you can probably tell in the background around me, the room is still not done. It is many, many days later. It is Friday. We last talked on Sunday, and the last thing you saw was me going through it with my car. Hold on, it's not right. But like I said, now it is Friday. So let's catch up on everything that's happened since then, because honestly, like, the car situation was happening and I was just like, oh my god, this is annoying. But I really thought it was going to be a quick fix. Boy, was I wrong, because I just got my car back yesterday. So obviously my car was not working. Like, it was, I don't even know if I explained the issue to you guys when stuff was going on. I think I was just saying like, oh, something's going on with my car. But like, the engine was skipping essentially. So the car was still on, but like the engine was like revving itself, and like it was clearly making a skipping noise. Like, it was not on, and it was revving by itself. Like, my foot was not on the gas, it was in park, and it was just like revving itself, and then it just kind of clicked off. But everything else is still on. Like, the AC is still on, my car radio is still on, my friend is still on the phone with me coming through the speaker. So I'm like, it's not the battery. And I got the battery replaced not too long ago, so I'm like, it cannot be the battery. I just bought a new battery. Like, don't piss me off. It's revving, it's skipping, whatever. So once I finally, like, the IKEA guy comes, I'm trying to like deal with him, and then I'm like trying to move my car off the lot to see if it's gonna move, and I like reverse it and it like cuts off again. So I'm like, oh, absolutely not. So I'm like, I'm not gonna even try and move the car this far, because if it cuts off in like the middle of the road or something, I'm gonna actually lose it. Like, doing this in the parking lot was a blessing, because if a car breaks down on me in the middle of the road, I'm gonna start crying. Like, I'm not gonna have the mental capacity to even deal with what the hell is going on, and why is my contact itching so bad. I have an interview this morning. And that's right, Mrs. Leave a Job, back at it again. Honestly, I'm not gonna talk about why I'm leaving this job yet, because I'm not officially leaving this job yet. This is my only interview, because I have a lot of things going on in my head. Like, I want to leave this job, but I also want to leave this state, and that's kind of like a whole other conversation. So I'm really only interviewing at this place because I've worked under this person before. She's the person who got me into the field, and that's why I'm considering interviewing with her. But I think like my consensus and where I'm leaning towards is that a move is just better for me, and just like with the state of like ABA in the state of Florida, I just think there's no job I can really get into that's gonna make me happy here. So, but that's like literally a whole other conversation. I know people are asking for BCBA vlogs, but like I can't. Also, like, not even trying to be rude, like, please stop messaging me asking me the BCBA, like, pros and cons of being a BCBA. Please, like, I cannot answer another one of those messages. Seriously, like, go to Reddit just like I did. What was I saying? So, had to get the car towed. Tell me why it took all day to get the car towed. I literally waited. That incident happened at like 1 o'clock. And then like I'm waiting for my friend to come pick me up, and we're trying to like get the whole thing dealt with Progressive. And then Progressive like lets you do it through the app, but then they have to call you. And the guy called me, and he's like, hey, just like making sure you're safe. And I'm like, yes, I'm safe. And then there was silence on the line, and I'm like, okay. And then the line just clicked off, and I'm like, okay, like I can't tell if the call dropped or if that was literally all he needed to confirm with me. So I'm just like, I'm gonna wait and see. And like the app, doing it in the app, it finishes. Like there's no more things for you to click, or like, cause it's like an automatic system. There's nothing else for you to click to say like, oh, okay, well, I'm not finished. So I'm like, I don't know if it finished or not. So we're walking through IKEA, and I'm like, let me give it a little bit of time, I guess, because they should send me like an ETA within an hour. I don't get an ETA by the time we come out of IKEA. So I'm like, I don't think it finished. So let me call Progressive, I guess, now and see if it finished or not. I call, it did not finish. So the whole hour is already wasted. I got on the phone with Progressive and they're like, hey, actually this isn't included in your plan. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. If I had known that, first of all, I wouldn't have gone through Progressive because I'm sure I could have got it cheaper some other way, but I wasn't thinking, and I don't do well under stress. So I'm like, that's fine, whatever, I'll just pay the fee. It's cool, I just want this done with at this point. It's now like 2, 3 o'clock. We go to get something to eat. This man does not pick my car. And also, like, we go to get something to eat. We're watching the ETA or whatever. And at one point, like, as we're, like, getting the check, it says 10 minutes away. So we're like, okay, let's head back because we're 10 minutes away from where the car is. Let's head back. We head back. By the time we get there, it says arriving soon. He should be arriving soon. Progressive is sending me messages like, hey, is your provider there? And I'm like, no, he's not. Nothing. We sit there for another 45 minutes before she's like, can we just go back to my house? We go back to her house. We're there for 15 minutes and then the guy's gonna call me and be like, hey, where are you? Where are you? We've been waiting for you an additional hour past the time you said you were gonna be there. All that to say that my car did not get towed to the mechanic till 8 o'clock at night. 8:30. It broke at 1 o'clock. So my whole Sunday is gone. Mind you, what was the plan for my Sunday? To chill, to build my little library and office and set it up and get it ready for this weekend, which is when I was supposed to do my little 24-hour recon. Gone. It's all gone. I'm like, it's okay, cool, whatever. I didn't get a chance to reset and get ready for the week, but we move on. Also, I checked my car once we dropped it off to the mechanic. It's no longer turning on. It's no longer turning on, and the key is acting like it don't want to work either. So I'm like, okay. Wait. Wait. But I'm like, I'm gonna be calm. Like, I'm gonna be calm. To be fair, the battery could have died now because there's no engine to charge it, because the engine is not coming on. Like, the engine was having issue, clearly. Go to the mechanic the next day, first thing in the morning. You already know how mechanics are. They always tell you, oh, we'll start da-da-da in this time. They never do, because they said they would start in 2 hours. They didn't call me till like 3 o'clock to tell me they're about to start working on the car. Whatever. So, long story short, first I blew my fuse terminals. So first they had to fix that before they could even start working on what the supposed issue was with the car. So first I blew the fuse terminals, and then they had to do an electrical diagnosis to even still figure out what was wrong with the car. And then they said basically what the issue was is that, like, the starter cable and another cable, I forgot what cable they said it was, that are not supposed to be touching, ended up touching and blew everything out in the car. So that was what the main issue was, and that's what blew my fuse terminals. So, like, even when they replaced my fuse terminals, they still could not turn the car on, or like when they tried to, it blew the fuse terminals again. So it's like they still could not turn the car on because that kept blowing everything out. So when they were talking to me during the week, they were like, yeah, we don't even know if that's gonna be like the issue, not gonna lie, because we can't turn the car on. So I'm sitting there like, so y'all gonna charge me to fix this, and there still might be another thing? There still might not be another thing. But thankfully that was it. That he has no, he's like, I asked him like, hey, do you know how like this happened? Is there something like I did? Is there something I need to be careful with? And he was like, no, like, I can't tell you how this happened. We honestly don't know. Like, basically, sometimes this shit just happens, and that was that. So, what a fun week. Honestly, I think my lashes are in the bathroom, and these need to go in the trash. I wore these lashes out. Can y'all see? They're so gunked up and they're so clunked up. If you saw like a fresh pair next to it, you'd be able to understand, but let me go get my other pair of lashes. That was that. I got my car back yesterday, and then I had to get my license, my tag renewed. I had to update my license. I did not know that if you go into the DMV, they have to take your picture. I was not picture ready. I've had the prettiest picture on my fucking license. Yesterday, I looked like a fucking gremlin, and I was wearing my glasses also. And that's not the issue. The issue is that they make you take your glasses off. I don't think I look that good with my glasses off and no makeup. So that's why I'm either wearing makeup or glasses. Like, it's, so when he was like, I was like, okay, when I was like, first I was like, can I just use my old picture? He's like, no, we have to update your picture every time you come in. I was like, wow, that's something that you should maybe include. First of all, you should include the documents I needed, because I didn't know I needed 2 things. That's my fault. I should have known that. I felt like it was 2 things, but I was like, I think I could get away with 1 if it's like a bill or something. I didn't know I needed 2 things. That is on me. But I feel like y'all should put that I'm gonna need to take my picture every fucking time I come in here. I would have done my fucking full beat. I had time to go home, actually do my beat, come home, put some makeup on or something, put a mascara on, something. And that, honestly, I think he knew like I was not in the mood, because whatever, my picture looks ugly. I look like I just got out of jail, like seriously. And I'm really considering like going back, because I'm also like, I really think I'm gonna go back in a year and update my picture. But if I don't move, like, I don't have a reason to. Can I just update my picture because I want to? Because it's ugly, guys. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. I feel like I also need to show the side by side for comparison. But also what I think it is like, I'm also having like a moment right now, a very long moment about my looks, and just like feeling very back and forth about my looks, and you know. So to go in there, get that picture, it's hideous, and to be like, dang, I gotta walk around with this picture I do not feel good about for God knows how long. It's not a good feeling when you already don't feel that good about yourself. Like, truly, I think that's what it was. Because after that, phone off, world off, like I was not in the mood to talk to nobody. I was actually truly upset, and it's something that's so silly, but it's just like, it was connecting to a bigger issue. I really do have to move like just a little bit faster, but once I get these lashes on, I'm pretty much done. I just have to powder. Can you flip it so I can show? So this one is getting returned because there's a nice little crack in it. Thank you. But we did finish building this one. So tomorrow I'm gonna put the little desk together, and then we'll try and figure out how to return this. Good morning, guys. I just got back from grocery shopping, so let's do a little grocery haul, and then I'll kind of catch you up on where I was, like where I was yesterday, and then the plans for today. So first thing, I went to Aldi's. And you know how Aldi's always has that like random home finds, so I got this runner. I'm thinking it can go in my little laundry hallway, like the hallway that has like my laundry room, my second bedroom or whatever, my storage closet. And if it doesn't look good there, because I'm thinking it might be like a little short, I can put it in the kitchen. So, and this was like 10 bucks. And it like perfectly fits my style, you know? So that was a good steal. I feel like it needs to be washed though. It's just a little stinky. I got some eggs. And then this week for lunch, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do salads. So I got 2-pack of the Southwest Chop Salad Kit. Oh, that's what I didn't get. I didn't get chicken breast. I was like standing at the fresh meat section or whatever. I was standing at the meat section and I was like looking and I was like, there's something I need to get. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, can't remember. So I just moved on. I didn't get anything and it was that. Oh my gosh. I got chicken thighs, which I could kind of make, but I kind of hate using chicken thigh in a salad. It's like a little overpowering. I got a Chipotle ranch dressing because I thought this would be better than the dressing it came with. This dressing is just like a little eh. And for a cabbage salad, I need a good dressing because it's a bit much. I got pickles. I'm like having like a serious pickle obsession right now. And usually I get the Grillos, but I honestly didn't feel like going to Publix, which now I feel like I'm gonna have to go anyway because I'm not going all the way back to Aldi's for chicken breast. And I also need like cleaning stuff. But anyway, I usually get the Grillo spicy dill pickles, but I didn't feel like going to Publix, so I thought I would try these Atomic spicy like pickle slices. I just don't feel like it's gonna give me that same crunch, you know, from biting into the whole, well, it's not a whole pickle, it's like quarter slices. We got some cherry tomatoes, sorry, salad tomatoes, and then we got some potatoes. I made this really good recipe the other day where I just roasted some potatoes under some drumsticks. So good. I picked up some chicken wings. I've been making this a lot. Like as a quick dinner, I'll just pop some in the air fryer and make some rice, and it's been so good. I got a split lamb breastplate. I wanted to, does this have bone in it? It does. Since it has a bone in it, I think I'm gonna pop it in the Instant Pot. But anyway, I wanted to make this because this week for dinner, I'm gonna make Mediterranean bowls. So the plan was to cook this today and have it like everything prepped so I can just come home and eat dinner all week. Well, half the week. And then I got some chicken thighs. Last bag. Spinach. 2 more salad kits. These are the Pesto Caesar from Fresh Express, the best salads. I got some shredded lettuce for the Mediterranean bowls. I got some Mexicali dip. I have some tortilla chips in my pantry, but I haven't been able to eat them because I bought guac and the guac went bad really fast and I just actually wasn't in the mood for guac. I bought black beans because I want to make like, I guess a Chipotle, it's not a Chipotle bowl. I just want some beans and rice. Like I've been craving beans and rice really bad. Salami, and I got some Buffalo Sauce chicken strips. I usually like keep like 2 quick snack foods in the house. So lately it's been the salami and the pickles, or like, and then something frozen. So chicken strips or like chicken nuggets. And then also the cucumbers. I'm very into the cucumber thing right now, and just like soy sauce or liquid aminos and eating it just like that. If I also have some gochujang and I add that too. So good. I'm obsessed. Croutons, 2 crowns of broccoli, a Polska kielbasa, oh my god, that tore my mouth up, sausage, and some sweet corn also for the Mediterranean bowls. All right, so let me split this up. I know how to put it away. Anyway, so yeah, actually everything's going in the freezer tray. as for yesterday, so yesterday I was just honestly in a really bad mood, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was having a bad day, but I still was trying to like be productive and stuff. So my friend did come over and he did help me build my shelves. So we did get one shelf built, but unfortunately we did not build the other one because it has a crack in it. How disappointing. So I'm gonna have to return that to IKEA and then get another one. I'm also kind of thinking that maybe I don't need another one. The room's already kind of looking really full with just the one shelf and the small one, and I still need to put 2 more pieces of my couch in there. So I'm already kind of looking at it like, I don't know if it's gonna fit. So I think today I might just go ahead and set up the new desk essentially and see how that looks, and then we'll kind of have an idea for how everything's gonna look, because the 2 pieces of the couch kind of have to go in there. Like, that's really a non-negotiable at this point. Okay, so I cannot take the legs off the table because I guess I used a drill the last time that I put these on, and they ate away at the heads a little bit, so they're not coming off with the screwdriver, and I don't have a drill right now. And I thought my friend left me his drill, but he took it because I said I wasn't gonna need it. So that's not going to work. Okay. All right, it is time for bed. I don't think I picked up the camera, but after the whole room thing, I honestly just sat on my patio and read. It's been raining all day here, so it was really relaxing to just sit outside and read. I finished the last book in the Plated Prisoner series, which was Goldfinch, I believe. Overall, the series is like, I would say like a 4 stars, but that last book was like 3 stars. It was kind of just like messy and all over the place, and it's weird how our main characters became like completely like backstage to everything that's going on. Like, major parts of the war are occurring and the main characters are nowhere to be found. It was just very strange. But yeah, so I'm going to get ready for bed. We're gonna try and get back into our gym routine tomorrow, even though like I don't even know if I should bother because I have to take my car back to the shop tomorrow. So it's just like, if I'm not gonna have my car, I'm just gonna be thrown off all over again. But I might as well try. Right? So yeah, I think I'm gonna start reading this tonight. It's The Orphanage on the Lake by Daniel G. Miller. I'm at the point right now where I've downloaded so many books on my Kindle that I don't really remember everything I've downloaded, so I don't really know what everything's about, but I kind of like going into books blind because it's just like a little bit more exciting. So yeah, this weekend was just like a mess and kind of all over the place, but I do feel a little bit prepared for the week and just ready to go, so it's gonna be interesting. My alarm is set for 4:15 in the morning. We're gonna go to the gym, and right now I'm gonna go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you next week hopefully, because we are working on consistency. Love you guys. Bye.